All right, shalom everyone, and peace of the Lord for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I hope you hear me very well. Actually, I wasn't really planning to go live. Like you look at this news and what you see around you, and you see how disgusting things is. Is my voice coming good? Can you guys hear me very well? Let me know, please, if things is fine. For me, somehow YouTube look frozen. Uh, I saw a comment about the memorial of Charlie, and some comments say it was a very strong message. The other person, he said it was very strong biblical message. Wonderful, that sound good. Where? And then I look at this memorial. I don't see where the Bible message and what those people are talking about. In fact, I felt like there's a party there. It's like somebody celebrating the death of somebody. It's not the enemy of Christianity is celebrating the death of Charlie. I felt that those who are supposedly Christian are coming to celebrate his death. And they invited people to hate Charlie, and they hate what he stands for. As an example, this guy. We know that Charlie, he exposed Islam and he stood against Islam. So why you bring this guy? How in the world they bring those who they are supporting Islam and terrorism, and they are promoting Islam? I mean, this guy just in the last few weeks he made many programs. He's hired by Qatar, and you are bringing him to teach us about Jesus. And not only that, you see how they are shouting, "Hey!" Like it's like a party. It's like a football game. You know what? It's a stadium. Maybe they felt like they are in a stadium. So this is, it wasn't really uh, memorial for Charlie. I think it was just a money event. Buy your ticket. We have nice, famous names to come to speak. I did not watch all of them, but it's enough for me to know that they invited the most wicked. Like, who is the one behind inviting this guy or some others? Who is the one who chose in the name? Don't really they knew what those people stand for? This brother Charlie, he started an organization called Turning Point. You are right, it's Turning Point. I mean, already they killed the guy twice. They killed him when they shot him, and they killed him now with this memorial. They brought the most wicked, and they made his memorial commercial. Buy a ticket, let's make money. How much money they collected from the tickets? 100,000 people attend. Anyone knows how much the ticket is? Buy your ticket. Super chat, super chat. uh, like, and let me play some here so you can see what I'm talking about. Maybe you will not understand what I'm saying. Look, do you see? Do you see what happened? This is a memorial for a person who was murdered. What's happening here? Is that like Michael Jackson come on the stage and he is going to hold his balls and the wicked they start jumping? Do you see those people? Those are the Christians. And this is memorial. And this is after a few days of murdering the one who they are coming to attend his memorial.
Oh, that made me emotional. Made me emotional.
Emotional. He's crying. You see the emotional? He's laughing. They are laughing. All of them, they are emotional. It's very emotional. It's emotional. That's a good one.
To see that. Susie Wiles had tears in her eyes. But you don't.
You see, this is comedy. This is a comedy show. Was not a memorial. This is a speech of somebody. I mean, this is comedy. This is what did they call it? Dark comedy. When a drama became laughable because it's too much drama. No cause for attendance. Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't know. I cannot trust what you are saying, but maybe. However, the ones they invited, obviously, they are not. I'm talking about those who they are speaking. For sure, there's some good Christians coming there, but most likely those who they are coming, maybe the majority of them, they are not even really something good. Cheering and for what? For somebody want to speak in this stage. I thought those people are sad. I thought this is a sad day. But it's a happy. They come in the stage and they make jokes, and the crowd, they enjoy it. It's funny. Listen, listen.
You don't often see in politics, but it's real. This is the most unbelievable thing I think I've ever seen. And I don't. Whatever happens next in America, I hope it's in this direction because God is here and you can
Feel God here. Tucker Carlson. He can feel God. God is here. You can feel it. You can feel it.
feel it. And Charlie would have loved this, not just because
Uh-huh.
he loved large groups of people, but because ultimately he was a Christian evangelist. And it actually reminds me of my favorite story ever.
He have a favorite story he want to tell you about. Bishop Tucker Carlson.
So it's about 2,000 years ago in Jerusalem, and Jesus shows up and he starts talking about the people in power.
Jesus start talking about people in power? Really? Where? He start talking about people in power. Jesus. Are you sure? He was talking about who? People in power like who? Bill Clinton? What are you talking about? Which verse in the Bible Jesus is speaking about people in power? Hmm? What? And nobody noticed what this mentally ill person is talking about? Like Jesus, isn't it Jesus? He said, "Give to Caesar what to Caesar." Did Jesus says, "Go and kill Caesar"? He's bad. The Pharisees are not in power, my friend. None of the Pharisees are in power. Not even the priests, they can't do anything. You see, even when they judge something, the Roman is the one in power. The Israeli have no power. The one who decide who go to jail, who get killed, etc. It is not the priest. It is the Roman. They are not in power. They are under the occupation of the Roman. They have no power at all. Continue. Idiots come back.
And he starts doing the worst thing that you can do, which is telling the truth about people, and they hate it. And they just go bonkers. They hate it. And they become obsessed with making him stop. This guy's got to stop talking. We've got to shut this guy up. And I can just sort of picture the scene in a lamplit room with a bunch of guys sitting around eating hummus, thinking about what do we do about
Eating hummus. At the time of Jesus, people sitting around eating hummus. And they were thinking what we should do. This is the meeting, like in the serious meeting, we eat hummus in the Middle East. We Arab and Jews, and we eat hummus when we had certain, like something very serious. Like bring hummus, bring hummus. He's an expert. He's an expert, about hummus. What about falafel? So they say this is a big hummus, and let us discuss how we can. Who what? Shut up, this guy.
just sort of picture the scene in a lamplit room with a bunch of guys sitting around eating hummus, thinking about what do we do about this guy telling the truth about us. We must make him stop talking. And there's always one guy with the bright idea, and I can just hear him say, I've got an idea, why don't we just kill him? That'll shut him up. That'll fix the problem.
Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? This person have a demon inside him. What he did? Look at this. This is memorial of a dead man. This is a memorial day for a person get murdered. And the donkeys who they are listening, nobody noticed that there is some this is wrong. This is disgusting. What is that? Somebody saying I thought CP he like Charlie. I'm not talking about Charlie, my friend. I'm talking about what they are doing to Charlie. They brought the enemy of a Charlie. Charlie, he invited people to speak against Islam. He just, before he died, he invited opposite prophet, right? So why? Because obviously he's convinced Islam is bad. So he said to himself, okay, this guy is an ex-Muslim, and he speak against Islam. Let me invite him. So we know how he stand, right? How they invite this guy? Who is the wicked who invited this wicked man to the memorial? Who? Wicked people. This is why I'm saying to you, this turning point is already destroyed. The guy is gone. His organization is gone. Look who they invited to speak. And that will tell you that they are not going to be successful. When I said I don't agree with them when they voted for the wife of Charlie, and I said, what I know that she was like a beauty queen of Arizona, something like that. I forgot which state. Some people they say this is not a good thing to say. Why it's not good thing to say? Somebody is interested to be beauty queen. Do you know what does that mean? They wear bikini. They show their skin. They check the size of their butt and the size of their boobs. They put them in the stage, and then you become a winner or a loser. What is the qualification of this woman to become a leader of an organization like this, which was growing rapidly? You tell me. Somebody said she made a great speech, and this speech is made mostly. Those speeches are not even made by the one who said them. Even Trump's speech, the official one, he don't make it. Every single speech, Obama, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, anything, they don't make the speech. They have official, professional people write the speech for them. And this is telling you from the beginning that this organization is going in the wrong direction. The guy he just was killed a few days ago, and look what they are doing. They make a movie of his memorial. There's no way that the one who is leading this organization now is approving those names and he is a smart person or a leader. People who stand totally against what your husband did or he stand for, you invite them. Those are the enemies of your husband. Oh, Charlie, he wanted to Sucker Carson to speak after he died. He said that to you? Ah, Charlie, guys, he left a video saying if I get killed, I want Sucker Carson to speak in my memorial. Or maybe you are saying he wanted his wife to be? Why he was expected to be killed tomorrow? Anyway, I mean, this is all is a what I see is disgusting. This is not a memorial of a person was murdered. He's a murderer. This is a mockery. When I was in high school, I never attended a funeral, never in my life. I don't like to attend them anyway. So our teacher, he died. He's a nice guy. So we said, okay, let's go, and in the shake hands and say nice words. In the Middle East, when they serve you coffee, After you drink the coffee, there's an Arabic word you say, which mean uh, we hope this drink to continue, you know. But you say this in every coffee you drink, but not in a coffee where you drink in the funeral, because you are wishing them death. Because this is like a statement about the occasion of the drink. You know what I mean? So we said, remember, don't say this word, because always we say it, you know, like we are just a bunch of kids. And we went inside, and then one after one, they start saying the word which we agreed not to say it automatically. You know, they did not to forgot what we agreed upon. And then all the audience, all the people who they are sitting, they heard us and they start laughing. It's a funeral, you know. But they knew like a bunch of kids, and they are saying the wrong word. They start laughing at us, you know. But the teacher did not get upset, you know. Like he was like he understand that they are just a kids coming to, you know, to be nice. But look at this, and look at the people how they are excited. A wicked on the stage, and he want to tell you about Jesus, and this is what he do. A monkey, a person who worked for Qatar promoting Sharia, promoting Islam. He is invited to the guy. Should I show you what Charlie said about Islam? We can play tons of videos. How they invited this guy. By the way, did they invite cow dance too? Because that will make it even more nice, huh? Did they invite cow dance or only this horse monkey?
It's a large number of Muslims around the world who are sympathetic to these acts of craziness. Pew Research poll findings that 1 of every 4 Muslim Americans younger than 30 believe suicide bombing in the defense of Islam is justifiable. For instance, do you believe that Arabs carried out the 9/11 attacks? Only 40% believe Arabs carried them out. Do they think the Jews did it? I get that decent Muslim Americans feel under attack. They feel like they're being unfairly portrayed as terrorists. I understand all that. But at some point, you have to say, this really is a real problem, and it's discrediting all of us.
This is before Qatar start pumping money in his pocket. You have to agree that at a certain point those Muslims are dangerous. You know, you have to agree. And then the dangerous money of the Muslims came to his pocket, and then after that, Islam is wonderful religion.
And until we take it seriously, it's going to continue. No, we can debate the details here, but I think it's important to acknowledge a baseline, and that is that there have been an awful lot of attacks where actual people died in the United States and in Europe, committed by people saying really clearly we're acting in the name of Islam. Hasidic Jews, I mean, they're a set-apart community, speak a different language, not assimilated, but I don't see a lot of terror attacks committed by those groups. Often hear Americans say, I have said, including last night, is that assimilation is the problem, is people are not assimilated. And yet you look around, and there are actually a number of groups in our society and yours who aren't assimilated. Hasidic Jews live apart, the Amish live apart, they pose no threat at all to the country they live in. They love the country. Why is this group different? Well, the Muslim population of the West is rising very quickly, and that has implications for social cohesion or national security. So if I say, as Islamic countries do, you don't have a choice. You have to wear the hijab. You need to be modest, and if you're not, you could get raped, and if you do, it's your fault. And you have to avert your gaze from men. For example, women are asked to walk behind their husbands, or in some countries they're not allowed to drive or vote. Under certain circumstances, can that be empowering? Can female genital mutilation be empowering? That's common in Islamic countries.
See here, you know, he knew about Islam. You know, women, they do circumcision for them. They cut their clitoris. They destroy their life, sexual life. Women is oppressed. This is before, until he was hired by Qatar. And as you see the date, 2018, 2007, 2012, etc.
An Austrian woman was convicted of, quote, disparaging religion. She was fined more than $500. Her crime was suggesting that Muhammad's marriage to a 6-year-old constituted a form of pedophilia. She claimed her comments were protected by the freedom of speech because she is a European, and traditionally they would have been, but things have changed now. So in other words, a standard that has long prevailed in the Islamic world, which is that you can be punished for criticizing Muhammad, is now the law in Europe.
Exactly right.
The bomber was born in Britain, not some far-off land, but he still grew up to embrace Islamic radicalism and declare war on the country that raised him and kill his neighbors, in effect. There are many more like him. So when you watch the American response, even the cultural response to an event like what happened in your country on Monday, are you surprised by how few of the lessons Americans are learning from this?
All Sharia law is bad, Seth. I don't know if you've heard that. It's bad.
Listen to this. This is 2025. The same guy who you heard everything he's saying how bad Islam is, as soon the check came to his pocket, and God knows how big the check, and we showed you that he is registered officially now in the Department of Justice as an officially agent, foreign agent for Qatar, registered. And we showed you the document, and we showed you the website before. But look now, he is promoting Islam big time.
Few of the lessons Americans are learning from this?
All Sharia law is bad, Seth. I don't know if you've heard that. It's bad. It's worse than what's happening in New York and Detroit. It's just bad.
See?
It's Tucker Carlson at the Real Estate Future Forum 2025.
Never been to Saudi Arabia, and I can't wait to go for a glimpse of what the future holds, because that's what you see when you go to the Gulf.
But because it's of its scale, its significance in Islam.
He's like, you know what Islam means? Submission. And like, let it hang in the air. Like that was self-evidently disgusting. And I was like, I kind of think submission to God is like the whole point of life, but I didn't say anything. I was like,
See? Yeah.
I don't think I'm against that, actually.
This is an existential threat to the Western way of life. I really believe that.
Anyone who submits to God, like, I'm just for that.
And then they invited this wicked man.
It's a large number.
To Charlie Kirk. You know, there is a bunch of Muslim kids. I don't know who are they. They keep coming here. Christian priest, you are scared to debate this guy. Debate this guy. Hey, just get out of here. Bring your guy and come. Don't tell me his name. All right, Potato. You want to promote yourself? I'm sure this is you are that guy. And nobody watch your channel, is it? Get out of here. Let your mama talk to me. If you have somebody he can debate me, he dares to debate me, let him call me. Not tell me I stay for many hours live online, and none of you Muslim Potato, son of Mutaz, dare to call me. All of you are a bunch of coming. Christian friends don't dare to debate this guy. Where is this guy? Which guy? All of you can debate me. I mean, you can destroy me easy. But when we go live, we say, who wanna call me? Nobody dare to call. It's so easy, you know. Okay. He changed the Sabbath in the pagan Georgian calendar to Saturday. I don't know what are you talking about, my friend. Maybe you do not know what does that mean. Sabbath and Saturday is the same. The only different is in biblical meaning for Sabbath, any day is a holiday is Sabbath. So I don't know what are you talking about. Weirdo. Any day is a holiday is called Sabbath, even if it's Wednesday, even if it's Friday, even if it is Sunday, even if it's Monday. Sabbath is not Saturday, not necessarily. It can be Saturday, but Sabbath is any day practiced as a holiday. All right. And then, you know, somebody gave me a video saying that Charlie was shot from behind. And, you know, people are so stupid. Just make rumors. And people, they love, you know, they just make a conspiracy, make a video, and people will swarm you by millions. He was killed from behind, but there's a wall behind him. Shot from behind. I see. So the guy was on the roof. He could he confessed. His parents confessed. He confessed to them. He shot him, etc. And no, he was shot from behind. Okay, just mental. Make any lie. People love lies. Yes, 2 days ago, somebody came here and says Zakir Naik, he have AIDS. Okay, how you know that Zakir Naik have AIDS? People worship lies. Muslim, Christian, doesn't matter. There's people who worship lies everywhere. So now you don't like Zakir Naik. You are Indian. You hate the guy. So now Zakir Naik have AIDS. How did you get inside his testicles? Like, did the doctor call you and says, hey, Zakir Naik have AIDS? How you know? Just because you hate the guy, you fabricate a lie about him, and the lie spread like fire everywhere because people have no shame. Did any of you have sex with him and he got AIDS too? People will love and worship lie. Just make lie about anybody. Anybody you want. The wife of Macaroni is a man. The wife of Obama is a man. Just make anything. And people, they love stupidity. Uh, by the way, Sakar Carson is a transgender. Here we go. Just make a video and post it, and people will really, yeah, I'll show you evidence. Look, if you look at his pant, if this wicked woman cow dance, she make a video saying Sakar Carson is a transgender. Don't you think a lot of people will believe it? They will. They will. Mentally stupid people. This earth is full of donkeys, you know. Seriously, just make any lie, make up anything. Yeah. Somebody want to open a store in a village and nobody go there. He says, Mary, appear here to me. I will make a statues here for Mary. And the people come from everywhere. Oh, really, Mary appear? Yes, I have my two sons. They are witness. Oh, your two sons. Yes, we have a store here down the corner. Okay, if you want to buy rosary. And then the news come to the Vatican and they announce it a place where Mary appear. And people, they come from everywhere. You know. Lord have mercy. My friend, who care about you and your Leo Pope? I don't know what are you talking about. This is not our business. So what happened if he make it Sabbath? It was no. When you say it was Sunday and this is pagan, that is stupid of you. That is a stupid of you, because every day a Christian person he give it to God is Sabbath. So you are an ignorant. You think that if somebody says my Sabbath is Monday, not necessarily even Sunday, he is being pagan now. Sabbath is a day you designate to God. So if your God is the Messiah, then your Sabbath is valid, even if it's Wednesday. You are ignorant. All right? Saudi Arabia has defense treaty with Pakistan. Are they even able to defend themselves to have to defend Saudi Arabia? Defense treaty. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. Guys, I'm going to have a defense treaty with Qatar. Yes, actually, Trump he will make a defensive treaty with Qatar. But if Qatar have an attack, it's going to be attacked by who? And who in the world will believe that USA will defend Qatar anyway? They will suck their money. When the attack happened, they will say goodbye. You know, this is not what they agreed upon. In fact, even the NATO, which USA is part of it, I don't believe America will go into a war with anybody if a war happened. They will let European go in their destiny. They say, you know what, the NATO is not ours. Yeah. Stop trashing mother of my God. Get out of here. A Muslim playing a Christian. Get out. I can smell you. Abdul, undercover. No Christian can trash Mary, and she is not the mother of my God. You know, when people they say the mother of God, yeah, she is the mother of Jesus, yes, and he's our God. But this is not a name in the Bible. She's called the Blessed Mary. She's not called the Beauty Queen. She's not called the Queen of Heaven. Jesus never called her any of those names, and anyone who come with them is an idiot. You like it, like it. You don't like it, take a hike. Uh, all right, Hadi, I think we have to send you out of here too. Anyone here is interested in Catholic, Protestant, Pope, get out of here. We have enough of your shit. Get out. Socks full of smell. We don't care for the Pope. We don't care for you if you're a Catholic or Protestant or Orthodox. We care for the Bible. Anything else, it doesn't matter for us. Drink your socks, water, and get out of here. We don't worship priests. We don't care for them, and nobody cares for me too. I'm not their God. I'm not, and I will not be. People, they follow only the Bible and the teaching of the Bible. Anything else is a joke. Anyone have a question for me? Yeah, this memorial was a mockery. You know, this is a joke. This is an insult to the guy who died. Yeah, every day is Sabbath. You can go check the Bible, see how many days. You see, even when Jesus was crucified, people get confused because it says Sabbath. You know, it was Sabbath, but this is not the Sabbath as Saturday. This is the Sabbath as holiday. The Sabbath is not the Sabbath as a Sabbath. It's a holiday. The Jews, they have holiday in certain day in the year, and we know that the Hebrew, they use the moon calendar, and because of that, this calendar is not perfect, so they have to change the days. So when 14 or 15 of Nisan in Arabic, you know, in Hebrew and Aramaic, it's called Nisan. That is a holiday. It doesn't matter if it's Sabbath. It doesn't matter what's going to be. Why did you think Trump? I'm not going to listen to it. Who cares what Trump he will say in United Nations? This guy is a businessman. I cannot take him seriously. We voted for him because he will do something against what those liberals are doing. Otherwise, his politics abroad is a bullshit. He is defending Qatar. He is defending Saudi Arabia. He just worship money. I will never trust a word he say about politics abroad. All his politics abroad is garbage. He promised he will stop the war in Ukraine. He did nothing. In fact, what he did, they kick out the guy Zelensky from White House like a dog. Very shameful behavior. And then when Putin, the criminal, come to USA, he put a red carpet for him. He's an idiot. Cowdance was upset for not being invited. Next funeral, she will be invited. You know, next time somebody got killed, she will be invited. Yeah, I support Trump because of what he would do inside the state as policy, like, you know, fixing the education, transgender garbage, and, you know, the whole madness. Those liberals are mentally sick with it. But when it's come to abroad, Trump is very, you know, very weird. He worship money. The guy had one god. His name is dollar. You know, he shake hands with a terrorist who himself he put his name in the head of Al Qaeda. $10 million to kill him. And now they give him a visa to come to the United Nations to make a speech. And now he shake hands with him. And now he call him president of Syria. So I don't, you know, I don't consider Trump like you know, let us say a great example of somebody conservative. Actually, all of those they call themselves conservative, they are not conservative. When people they speak about conservative, you think conservative is somebody, you know, he's a true Christian. I mean, he followed the book by the letter. Those are wicked people. Look at this guy. This is they call him conservative. He promote Islam. Look at this woman cow dance. They call her conservative. She invite naked men to her show. Her best man, the example of real men, is Andrew Tate, a pimp, a Muslim pimp. and they call them conservative. Did you see the interview that Trump, he could not name a single verse in the Bible? I don't think this is a prove anything, because maybe if he quote a verse, they might go after him for quoting that verse. You know, those people, they try to make anything if you say anything. So you quote a verse, they says, okay, look at this, what he chose. Maybe he did avoid, you know, maybe he do not know, we do not know. And my friend, let me tell you, we know that the history of Trump is not a Christian history. You know, this guy is not somebody grow in a you know, in a monk cave. You know, he's a show boy, rich, spoiled, women, you know, sex. We know, and it's not a secret. We are not expecting him to be the monk Trump. You know, if you are thinking about him in such a way, you are mistaken. We know what he is. However, we needed Trump because he finish a kind of an era of madness of those liberals. Like this, you know, wicked Biden. I can't believe there's a wicked person like him, you know. So it's a team of wicked. Biden, his girlfriend, Kamala Harris, you know, everybody, when you are president, you work for your country, except those people, they work for homosexuality, transgender, changing the gender of boys and girls. This is their this agenda. They don't have a politics. They don't have economy. They don't have anything. They send money to organizations around the world just to cut your penis. They are wicked people. So in order to get rid of the wicked, we will welcome anybody, anyone who will fight their wickedness. So Trump is very good when it's come to that. All right, that alone for me is a victory. To be honest with you, I mean, when this wicked Biden, he put the flag of homosexual in every embassy in USA. Are you be proud to be American? Shouldn't we have, you know, people die for to go to war? I joined the army not to defend the flag of the gay. In the White House, in the day of the Easter, in the day of our Lord, the 50th, Biden, he put the gay flag in the White House. He brought actually a party and they disruptees. I can show you the video. So we like Trump. He did a lot of good things, but doesn't mean we praise the guy for whatever he do. He did many bad things too. However, the good things he did is more important for me. All right. All the USA aid was sent abroad to do what? The name of the organization is to aid countries who they are poor, education. Okay, I don't, you know, if America is rich, God bless you, you know, help the poor. Sound good, but this is not the case. They are sending money to homosexual organization. Most of the money is about sexuality, and not only that, it's a money laundry. So they give you, they say to you, we'll give you $50 million. You receive it, you receive it. You do not need to tell us how you spend it. This is the rule. Don't tell us how you spend it. So the guy, he received 50 million. He sent back to somebody 20 million. And you take the 30. And nobody knows. A woman, she created organization. This woman, it's called Environment, something like that, you know, like a green environment, but have nothing to do with the green. And she don't even have education of that. She opened an organization. She have $100 in her bank account. The second check was $2 billion from Biden. And even after Trump, he become a president, he could not take it back. They're not required to say where the money is gone. 2 billion, not 2 million. My friend, the sign of Charlie wife is the devil sign. Not now. This is how you make her the devil now. His sign, guys. Here we go. Somebody said that the sign of this woman is a devil sign. Have you ever seen the devil sign before, Your Majesty? Like there's a book. It says this is the devil sign. I mean, guys, I don't know what to say. So somebody decided that the signature of Charlie wife is a devil sign. Let me call the devil to ask him how he do sign his check. Hello? Hello? Get a breath. I told you don't call me. Zakir Naik, I'm calling the devil. Why you answering? How you answer? How you get the phone, the cell phone of the devil? Get a breath. First of all, you did that on purpose. You are calling me to bother me. Zakir Naik, I'm not calling you. I'm calling the devil, you idiot. However, do you know how the devil sign is? The devil sign. Since when does the devil have a sign? Do you people have a brain? Here we go. Want to spread the rumor and a lie about the women. She signed the devil sign. Are you sure? Yes, brother. Hmm. Yeah. Just create a lie and people spread it. Like, I know I made like a title. Those people, maybe they think I'm attacking Charlie, the devil sign. Lord have mercy. I never saw the devil sign. If you can help us, show us the devil sign. How they? Ah, this is the devil sign by the finger. Why the devil he used to do that? How you know this devil sign? Like who told you that? You know, where do you get this from? Have you ever seen the devil doing his hands like this? And this is her signature like that? Really? This is her name. Lord have mercy. Uh, what we can do? Yeah, people they say that this is devil sign. I know, but this is all is garbage. You know, I don't know. It's not really important for me. We never saw the devil, and he did not give us any sign. Yeah, and this is her signature. Is like that. She gave her fingers. Really, man, that's deep. Okay, guys, tell everybody she worked for the devil, and she signed the devil under the camera. Hmm. I heard that she is a KGB. I have a very serious information that she worked for the Gestapo. Did you hear the news? I have it from a very strong sources, you know. Yeah, I heard that she's a member of Hamas. Spread lies about people. Lord have mercy. They love gossip and they love. And by the way, the thing I noticed that everybody was a friend of Charlie, even the one who met him 5 minutes. I was his friend. Oh man, he's wonderful. Yeah, just to be in the picture, you know, like I was his friend. Yeah, yeah, she's a secret Jew, huh? I heard secret Hindu. Yeah, she's trans, huh? Okay, yeah. All right, all right. No, what I can say, people love gossip and lies. Create any lie about anybody, people will go around with it. Anybody. No, there is something weird about lies that you know it's very attractive. You know, truth is not attractive. Have you heard of some famous YouTubers practicing muta? I don't know. I mean, they almost them practice muta, but they give it a different name. Yeah, the guy, you know, he was killed, and now people they want to make profit of his blood. This is what I see all this occasion about. They come to the stage, hey, don't take the light from me. I'm here. I'm famous, you know, and the crowd shout and yeah, celebrity worshippers. You should listen to what? Of the achievement of person aside from Tucker, it was amazing. My friend, I'm not speaking about Charlie. Guys, did I speak against Charlie? Did I say anything negative about the guy? No, I did not say anything. I'm saying this is speech here. Not only him. There's many people invited. They are wicked. So you claim to be conservative and you bring people who they are antichrist. Who is the one who gave this and those who they are inviting them? Those who should be kicked out of the organization. I'm not talking about Charlie. Charlie is dead. For sure, he's not the one who invited them. Are you saying to me I'm blaming Charlie for this? I'm questioning who is the one who invited those wicked. This guy, he promotes Islam. I mean, just a few weeks ago, he made horrible videos. Who in the world did invite this wicked man? He is registered officially as a foreign officer or agent for Qatar in the Department of Justice.
Americans are running from this?
But Sharia law is bad, Seth. I don't know if
See, he's being sarcastic now. So yeah, boys, I heard that. You know that?
you've heard that. It's bad. It's worse than what's happening in New York and Detroit. It's just bad.
No, you see, atheists, they say that the origin of a human being is a monkey. But what this guy he do when he do those things, he's a monkey. He's laughing at those who say Sharia law is bad. So how is it possible that the one who invited him, they do not know that he is now working for Qatar, defending Islam, trying to spread Islam in America and in the West? Is it possible they don't know? My friend, I cannot judge him by his father. So what if his father was CIA? This is not a crime. It's not a crime. Even if you work in the CIA, it doesn't make you a bad person. Not for me. CIA supposedly is to protect the country, and they can do things undercover, which they cannot do, publicly. Not necessarily if you are a CIA, does it make you a bad person. And it doesn't say his father was a rapist. What he have to do with that? We judge him by what he do, not by his father. Right? Well, he think he's smart. No, he's smart actually, because you see, if he is not smart, smart is a relative word. It's relative. Like you're smarter too than who? So we can say there's many kind of dogs. So there is a dog, like let's say the Australian Shepherd is very smart, way smarter than German Shepherd, way smart. The German Shepherd, the most stupid dog, I think it was the Afghani dog. You know this guy, the big dog. This is the most stupid dog in the world. So it's true. He must be smart. He must be. But smart is relative to who? As long as he have a massive audience, that means the one who they are listening to him, he's smarter than them. You like it or not? So if I have 4 million people listening to me and I'm stupid, that means they are way stupid than me. You understand? Otherwise, how he have a lot of audience? Same as this cow dance. For me, I find her very stupid, very disgusting, very stupid. It's very naive to listen to her. But there's many people believe everything she say. They believe her seriously. She said the wife of Macaroni is a man. That's it. It's a man. It doesn't matter. Even if she opened her legs, she show you her vagina, she gave birth in the front of you, still she is a man. That's it. People are mentally ill. They are celebrity worshippers. I hope they have a case against her. I hope she will be screwed. I hope so. Uh, following stupid people is a very popular behavior between a human being. Those who go and praise Michael Jackson. If there's anything smart about Michael Jackson, no. You go to Korea, you see people holding their balls when they are dancing in the streets because Michael Jackson hold his balls. So we have to hold our balls. I mean, can somebody tell me what this have to do with the song? Like what you are singing a song. Why you are holding your penis? And then somebody want to dance in the end of the world, he's copying somebody in the west of the world. And he hold his penis on the stage and supposedly now he's Michael Jackson too. This is telling you how much influence can have on your children's if they are a bunch of dummies. There's many ways to dance without holding your balls, but Michael Jackson hold the balls. Since then, everybody hold his balls. Madonna, a whore, naked on the stage. Everybody want to go naked. The most famous singers are the naked ones. I mean, if you go right now, watch, you know, there's a in YouTube, I saw it once, a section for music. Can you find one video clip is not naked women dancing? Like just one? Especially those who they are in South America. There's a guy in the front of a car, and behind him 30, 60 girls. Each one of them, the camera is focusing in their vagina and their butt and their boobs, and they are wearing nothing almost. What is the song? Nobody knows. I mean, what is the song? Yeah, the song is there, the vagina, the boobs. There's nobody will watch the video if there's no, because there's no sound, there's no music, there's no singer, there's boobs. So they spend a lot of money to make a video clip, and the video clip is containing what? Naked women. If I have those naked women, I will not have the audience we have here. I will have a lot more. Right? Yeah. You know, there was a movie. I was very, very young. There was a movie. I forgot what is the name of the actor, but anyway, in the movie, in the theater, there was a scenery of those two having sex. It's like too much, you know, guys. This is in the Middle East. The line in the front of the movie theater. If I say to you 2,000 people, there's no more seat. You cannot. You have to wait until for the coming. All of this because 2 minutes of sex. 2 minutes. At that time, there was no satellite. The second the satellite came, everybody is pointing at the porn stations. Once in the in the morning, I went to the roof. You know, in the Middle East is different. Like our roof made from concrete. So I went to the last floor, the whole building all by my dad, and I found everybody working in this in the satellite. Well, what happened? What you know? So we have satellite too. We have at home. We have satellite. Because local TV they have nothing except the king is wonderful. The king he's now coming from the airplane. MashaAllah, may Allah protect the king. And the king is going to step his first foot in the first stairs, and now he's going stepping the second. May Allah protect him. The weather news. By the will of Allah, inshallah, tomorrow we might have wind, and if Allah want, we might have rain. And this is the weather news. So what people do, they got satellite. All right. I mean, even the weather news is about Allah. Because he don't dare to say tomorrow we will have rain. They will say he's predicting the future, but they will kill him. So he have to say, inshallah, and only if Allah want. Tomorrow, if Allah want, we might have rain. And then the people, it's okay. As he said, if Allah want, it's okay. You know, he didn't say tomorrow rain. You know. So then everybody bring it, satellite. And then satellite, you put it in, and the people discover there's a lot of porn station. In the Middle East, you watch all TV in the world for free. All what you need is just 30 centimeter dish. So anyway, once I went to the roof, everybody is working in the satellite. I looked, so the satellite is working. I was a teenage. I walk with my friends from school. They told me, did you change the satellite? I said, why? What happened? Why I should change? It's working. They said, no, it's not. said, why? No, it's working, you know, it's working fine. They said, no, the porn station, they change. You have to change the direction, otherwise you cannot receive them. Now I know why our neighbors, they were in the roof, all of them. The whole city is on the roof, changing the satellite direction. But all of them, they are religious, inshallah, alhamdulillah, mashallah, go into the mosque. But the second the satellite direction changed for the porn, everybody in the roof. Everybody. I remember there was a program. I know I'm flipping. There's thousands of channels. I mean, it's endless. So I flip, and a Turkish channel came. And the program, I remember until now, and my dad, he punished me badly. So I was watching, I said, what the heck is this? You know, I was a kid, I don't know, it was maybe 13 years old, something like that. So I was watching, and suddenly my dad, he came in the room. And the program was called Tutti Frutti. It's from Turkey. Anyone watch ever Turkish channels? Tutti Frutti. So what this program Tutti Frutti is, you know, I could not believe what I'm seeing. You know, like this, they are playing a game. The one who lose, he take off a part of his clothing. This is Turkey, my friend. Tutti frutti. And then in Tutti Frutti, when the time is for the prayer, they put for you a mosque, a picture of a mosque and a music of Quran, like not Quran, music, you know, like time for mosque. And then they go back to striptease. So I was watching, and I was like, my eyes like, what the heck is this? You know, as a teenage, and suddenly my father is behind me. So what are you watching? And then he, you know, he took the satellite, he smashed it. He will never have it, etc. My mom, she said, no, it's okay. We, you know, there's many good channels. We will watch. We will like it. We will not let them watch alone. So it took her a very hard time because there's many, you know, programs are good. Not everything is bad. But since he saw that, you know, it took a couple of months actually to convince him to bring this light back. And then each time somebody come to the house, you know, my grandfather come, he says he was watching Tutti Frutti. Can you believe it? My grandfather said, what is Tutti Frutti? This kid was watching Tutti Frutti. He said to me, what is this? I said, I know, it's called Tutti Frutti. My dad don't know the name, you know, he saw it. He said, it's called what? I said, Tutti Frutti. I said, well, what you are watching? Oh, Lord have mercy. And we are in the world of Tutti Frutti today. You know, nothing changed really. The wicked is Tutti Frutti. The politician is Tutti Frutti. Money is super chat. You know, everything is Tutti Frutti. You know, it work in different directions. Sometimes you strip, sometimes they strip. Like depend who is stripping to who. You know. So like super chat is active. You know, I strip you from your money. And then I answer your question. And supposedly now I did service for you. But I am a man of God. I'm a man of God. Because you gave me super chat, I will answer your question. Striptease. You know, this is what striptease is about, right? I give some money to a hooker. She performed for you. So, you know, the hooker business these days have a different stages, different way, the way, a new way, you know, there's many ways. Everybody do it in his own way, right? What we can say, what we should say, what we should say. Any question? Yeah, I could not believe that they are doing this in the memorial. I thought in the memorial was nice. You know, people they say there was a strong Bible message. It was a mockery. It was a comedy show. Horrible, horrible. The word halal, what you know, halal is not the same as no. I think you got it wrong. Halal coming from the word halla, which means he like it can be landed, he came in a place, or it can be he allowed. Ahal have nothing to do with Lucifer, but hilal is different story. Hilal is used for Lucifer too, but it's you have to go in the ancient language. Hilal, which is the crescent moon, you know. That's why if you read the word up in the opposite direction, it will be read in different. Like maybe I should make a video about it so you can understand better. Any question? Anything? Is it okay to buy meat from Muslim butcher shop? No, because this is halal food, which mean, you know what halal mean? When they slaughter an animal, they say Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. So now it became lawful for Muslim to eat because it's slaughter in the name of the God of Muslims. And this is against the Bible. You cannot eat food or a meat of anything slaughter or made for the in the name of a pagan god. All right? If you do, that means you accept that God, you know, to be named over your food. So if you go like in the First Corinthian, or you know, yeah, First Corinthian, you will see to avoid, you know, practicing any kind of demon behavior. You know, what does that mean? It's about you know, any food giving sacrifice for a fake god, you know, pagan god. So you should not do that, because it's what the point when they say Allahu Akbar, they are giving sacrifice the soul of the animal to Allah. They give him the soul of the animal, they get the meat. All right. The only meat you eat is fish? Why you eat? You live in Japan? That is fishy. Please advise how to handle preach in Christian American church who sometimes use water, whatever reason Muslims word to compare the Bible, like haram, halal. You know, I mean, if they are using it as a joke, no problem. But if they use it as a see, the words is not a problem. But if we embed them in our culture as a Christian, there will be a problem. But if you are making it as a, you know, circus, like you're being sarcastic for fun, that's fine. One guy at my church compared to worship the feet of Jesus with ideal and rules the Bible. First of all, nobody worshiped the feet of Jesus. No, who did? But where in the Bible it says worshiping the feet of Jesus? Can you show me? In the even when this woman, she was wiping the feet of Jesus, he said to her, Martha, Martha, you are busy with many with many things. The important is one. She was not worshiping his feet. Where in the Bible says worshiping his feet? I would like to see that. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to keep you longer. I hope we will have a better time tomorrow or the day after with better news than those wicked people. Yeah, she is not worshiping the feet of Jesus, my friend. This is not worship. The worship is worshiping Jesus, not a body part of him. Do you see anywhere it says we worship feet, we worship fingers? Nowhere. Because the flesh of Jesus is not what we worship. We don't worship a flesh. Because Jesus exists before the flesh, before he was born. Before Abraham, I was. The flesh is a flesh. The word of God became a flesh, not the flesh became God. So no Christian worship a flesh of Jesus. All right? Nobody worship a flesh. Worship with Muslim words, language, that we should not use those words anyway. Why when I use them? There's no, it doesn't make sense to use them. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, I got to go now, and I will try to come back tomorrow. See if we can maybe open Discord if I could. And I hope we will learn from what's happening around us and be more vigilant. Don't believe all the lies people they say about Charlie and who killed him, etc. I mean, people like to make a gossip, and gossip is very successful. Very successful. You can make lies about anybody. I don't respect those people who say, I mean, spread rumors. You have to be smart. I mean, you can be just a victim of the rumor. Like when people they spread lies saying Zakir Naik have AIDS. What the point of this? And let us say, for the sake of argument, the guy have 10 AIDS. What that will do? And how that will make him like he was good before and now he become bad because he have AIDS? Is that really what make him bad for you? All the lies he do is nothing to compare to AIDS. So lies is more powerful than AIDS. AIDS is a personal disease. Somebody have it. Maybe he not even have sex. You can get AIDS from many ways. Somebody they put the blood, like they give him blood. They many ways they can get such a disease. But people who lie, hate you. I believe this lie spread by Indian. And Indian Hindus. I cannot trust much of ethic when they spread, too much news. We know that they hate Zakir Naik. So don't take anything what they say for granted. Why no exit wound? Is that normal? What exit wound? What do you mean exit wound? You check the wound yourself, or you was there, huh? Why there's no exit wound? They have the body, they check the body, they went to the laboratory. Those people, the audience, they went there. Everybody. How come there's no exit wound? I don't know what to say. Nobody saw anybody. The only one who saw is the one who took him to the hospital, and they are the one who took off his clothes, and those are the doctors. The rest are potatoes. Don't make things up. How come there's no exit wound? You were there? You did check it yourself, huh? Really? I mean, people are really crazy. No exit wounds, guys. How come there's no exit wounds? Like, okay, well, you been there? How you see it? Just make any lie, and people they swallow anything. They will swallow your socks as long the lie is delicious. Just make it happen. Yeah, just lie about anybody. Anybody, That remind me, there's a woman in the Middle East. We have it like we have a safer about everything. So it's true mostly. So there's a woman. She's a whore. Everybody knows she is a whore. The second you talk to her, she speak about other women. She says she is sleeping with this guy, and that's sleeping with this guy. She make every woman she sees she knew a whore. Why? Because she want to make everybody look like her. So she would not be the only whore in the town. And people who spread gossip and lies, those are the whore of the society. Ask yourself what the point of what they are saying. I mean, they got that guy. He confessed. His parents, they brought him. His mother, she witnessed against him. His sister, she said. they have his video, they have his gun, they have him, etc. And then it's to, how come there's no exit wound? My friend, the bullet make you turn. This is a smart bullet. She went in his shoulder and they came from his mouth back. And he took it back home with him. He put it in his pocket. He went back home. Are you happy now? Go make an article about what I said and people will believe it. I will tell you a true story. This is a true story, by the way. Once I was at war and somebody shot an RPG at me. You know what RPG is? The anti-tank. Big rocket. They shot the RPG at me, brother. I did not have time to move. So what I did, I opened my mouth. I hold the RPG rocket between my teeth. I chew it, chew it, chew it, chew it, and spit it. Here we go. Make an article. If you like gossip and lies, here we go. I give you a subject. Christian Prince. He was shot by an RPG rocket. It was 30 centimeters tall, long, and it can destroy a tank. But then he hold it between his teeth, and because he have one tooth is broken, stuck there. Part of it stuck in my tooth, and I tried, like, you know, the rocket is not coming, you know, and I'm trying to spit it, it's not coming out, and then because that part is not coming out, I said, let me eat some TNT. I could not find TNT, so I put C4 in my mouth. Boom. And then the rocket gone, and this is why I have 10 tooth is gone with them. True story. What? There's no exit wound, and what, people are crazy, man. People are really crazy. Lord have mercy. Just believe in it. Just spread a lie, and everybody, how come there's no one to know that? Brother, I heard that he was shot from F-16. I'm telling you, there's a news that there was an F-16 flying in Alaska, and they shot him from there. I know it's far, but you know what? CIA is capable of anything. Did you watch James Bond? How he shot that guy from 10 kilometers away? 10 kilometers away. By a pistol is not even 22 millimeter. They can't do James Bond. What James Bond movie, you know? And then the blonde girl, she was waiting for him after he killed 20 people. And she said to him, did you find my lipstick? It turned to be he killed the 20 people to look for the lipstick. I thought it's about politics. It turned to be, no, it's a lipstick issue. True story. Just to create any story, give it to those chewing people. They chew. They love to chew. Give them something to chew in. It's, in fact, you know, even intelligence department of many countries, they create lies to make the crowd busy to chew with something. I'm telling you, it's a part of strategy. Soviet Union use it, CIA use it, FBI will use it. Every agencies, they called intelligence agency, they do human study. Like, we want to know what will happen in the case of war, if real war happen. So what we do? We create a gossip or a lie, and we spread it in our society or the enemy society to see what is the reaction of the people and make a study about it. So while you are chewing like a donkey, they are making a study on you like a rabbit. You know what I mean? They spread lies in purpose of making you believe that something wrong is going to happen, and then you start chewing. All right. It's time for me, guys, to go, and I hope to see you soon again. Until then, God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya.